Ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome to you. Good afternoon, and warm welcome to you all to a very special occasion in a young cricketer's life, because there's only a select few of these cricketers that will ever get the opportunity to represent South Africa at an official ICC Men's Under 19 Cricket World Cup. It's a story and a dream that every young boy that plays cricket in South Africa has from a very tender age. So it is very much a special occasion. I'd like to extend a special welcome to Cricket South Africa Chief Executive Officer, Mr. Polisi Moseki. A warm welcome also to the Chair of the CSA Board of Directors, Ms. Pearl Maposhe. Another warm welcome to CSA President, Mr. Rian Richards. And of course, the head of high performance at Cricket South Africa, Mr. Grant van Velden, and the director of national teams and high performance, Mr. Enoch Nkwe, who are all present here today. I'd like to also extend a special warm welcome to special role players in these young cricketers' lives. Those are the parents that sacrifice so much for these young men to be at this moment of their lives, to be able to officially get their caps for an Under-19 Cricket World Cup. You indeed play a vital role, not only in supporting in terms of buying expensive bats with 20,000 Rand, but also driving them to practices and making sure that they're taken care of to be able to be here at this very juncture of their lives. So a warm welcome to you all, please. I'd like for us to please extend a big warm welcome and a round of applause for our team that is led by our coaching staff and management before they take their places. A final warm welcome to members of the media, both present and, of course, I believe some are online. Those who cannot be present with us, they also play a very vital role in making sure that they get the message across of the stories of these young men that will be representing South Africa at the 16th edition of the ICC Men's Under-19 Cricket World Cup, which will be co-hosted by our neighbors, Namibia and Zimbabwe, starting on the 15th of January, right up. And we hope that South Africa will be there on the 6th of February in that final. So a real warm welcome to the media as well. Before we get our program started off, I did mention that it is a really special occasion. And I know some of these young cricketers personally. I've seen their journeys from a very young age to be able to be here and representing South Africa at an Under-19 Cricket World Cup. It is indeed a great privilege for them to be here. It's also a great privilege for me to be here. My name is Pila Sande Siklava, and I'll be your program director for this afternoon. To officially welcome us for this very auspicious occasion, I'd like to call up on stage CSA Chief Executive Officer, Mr. Polisi Moseki, to share a welcoming message.
Still old school like that, eh? I see my chair's got a very nice tablet there. I'm gonna buy one chair. I don't want to embarrass you, eh? Good afternoon all. Compliments of the new year. I hope and pray that it will be filled with happiness and success for you and all your loved ones. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, members of the CSA leadership and staff, our valued partners, coaches and support staff, proud parents and guardians, and most importantly, our young men who are about to receive one of the greatest honors in South African cricket. It is a real pleasure to welcome you all to this special occasion. South African Under-19 men's capping ceremony, ahead of the ICC Under-19s Men's Cricket World Cup to be hosted in Namibia and Zimbabwe, as the program directors has said earlier. This day is not just about caps and photographs. Although I can assure the players that their parents will make sure that those photos appear everywhere tomorrow morning. This afternoon is about recognizing a milestone that very few achieve and even fewer truly appreciate at the moment it happens. You can see how nervous they are, you know. To our players, receiving the South African cap is an extraordinary honor. It represents far more than selection in a cricket team. It symbolizes the trust of a nation, the weight of our cricketing history, and the responsibility of representing millions of South Africans who will wake up early and sometimes shout at the television because they care deeply about you, what you do on the field. When you put on that cap, you do not play only for yourselves or your teammates. You play for the badge, the country, and the generations who wore it before you. Each of you sitting here and this moment, your journey to this stage has not been easy. It has been built on discipline, commitment, early morning training sessions, long hours on the field, and the resilience to bounce back from setbacks. You have sacrificed time with friends, school events, and in some cases, a normal teenage life. As you prepare to compete on the world stage in Namibia and Zimbabwe, I encourage you to embrace this opportunity fully. Play with freedom, play with pride, and enjoy the experience. This is a World Cup, not an exam after all. You're also role models now, whether you ask for the job or not. Young boys and girls across South Africa will watch you and dream of one day wearing the same cap. The way you conduct yourselves on and off the field has the power to inspire the next generation of South African cricketers. Lastly, I want to say this: enjoy the journey ahead. Respect the honor you've been given, and remember that no matter the result, wearing the Proteas cap is something that can never, ever be taken away from you. We're incredibly proud of you, and we stand firmly behind you as you take on the world. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Mr. Museki. I think I wanted to touch on something very important that Mr. Museki touched on in his welcoming message, is that you're now role models, whether you like it or not, on and off the pitch, but mostly off the pitch, where your actions are going to be the ones that get judged before your cricketing ability. And I think you all come from really good homes and schools where all of that discipline has been further entrenched. So when you go out to Namibia, know that you're ambassadors for the country and, of course, your own families and where you come from. Next up, I'd like to call up the chair of the CSA Board of Directors, Ms. Pearl Maposhe, to share a message of support.
Thank you, Pila. Good afternoon to the CSA leadership, starting first up with our president. Good afternoon, press. Good afternoon to our CEO, but also good afternoon to the DDG, the gentleman that is representing one of our key stakeholders, the Department of Arts and Culture. Good afternoon to the staff, to the parents and the families, and to our future custodians of South African cricket, the SA Under-19 men. Let's give them a round of applause. I felt very jealous when they were walking in magnanimously into the room, and I thought at some stage I was also an Under-19. Today is a proud moment for Cricket South Africa. In fact, for our country as a whole, for your families and for every young man that sits here today. On behalf of the board of directors at CSA, I warmly welcome everyone seated here today, but most especially our young men that are going to be capped today. This moment is a defining one for you. It marks a very key milestone in your careers. From just being a promising young talent, you have now ascended to a very prominent stage where you are representing your country. You ought to be very proud of yourselves. You've earned this moment. No one did you any favors. You worked for this. Again, let's give them a round of applause. As a board, our responsibility is to protect the integrity of our glorious game, make sure that it is sustainable well into the future, and grow it for future generations. We cannot do that on our own. We need young men and women that we have in our teams today as cricket to assist us to achieve that. Our key sponsors, our commercial partners assist us in that endeavor as well. And so today, the responsibility that we are assuming includes that of representing your country, as Pilar said, being ambassadors, wearing that badge with pride, making sure that you represent the values of this country, the values of Cricket South Africa, wherever you go. We also recognize that none of what is happening today would have been achieved without the support of your coaches, of your teachers, of your parents as well. And so we want to recognize them. We want to thank them for carrying you on their shoulders and make sure that you don't disappoint them. Our support that we are pledging here today is not only if you triumph, even when you learn. As champions, you need to know there is no failure in life. It's either you're winning or you are learning. And so make sure that you maximize all those moments and you don't leave anything on the table. Go out there, play for South Africa with pride. Make sure that you enjoy every moment. I loved what Bullet said. This is a tournament, it's not an exam. Make sure that you enjoy every minute of it, but most importantly, we will be waiting for you at OR Tambo when you come with that cup. All the best, thank you.
Thank you so much, Ms. Maposhe. I just wanted to share a few anecdotes on some of the players and the road that it takes to become a national cricketer at this level. And an important highlight is the role that parents play in this journey. A player like Enati Kichini, for example, is a true epitome of some of the pipeline developments of what Cricket South Africa are doing. Never went to any of the prominent cricketing schools around the country. A product of a hub system where the coaches are pretty much voluntary, never on a full-time salary. For them to be able to produce a cricketer of national caliber, it truly speaks to some of the unique journeys that it takes to become a national cricketer. Kone Buota, for an example, I don't know if Kone's parents are here, Esther and Kori. They had to move him around schools to be able to actually give an opportunity to play cricket at a very good level. And he also plays for the Khoza Cricket Club, where it's also another tier of Cricket South Africa's pipeline development systems, where it's so important to be able to integrate with communities and of course play cricket at an advanced level. Those are just some of the examples of cricketers and what the journey takes to become a national cricketer. So you'll have and see so many of these stories throughout that journey of the next few weeks, both in Namibia and Zimbabwe, during their participation at the ICC Under-19 Men's Cricket World Cup. Next up, I'd like to call the CSA President, Mr. Rian Richards, to share a few words of support.
Program Director, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests. I'd like to speak to the team specifically. I want you to look around. Look at the faces of the men next to you. This is your family. This is the unit that has earned the right through sweat, skill, and sacrifice to wear the Protea badge on the world's biggest stage for our talented youth. First, congratulations. Congratulations on your monumental journey. You have outplayed, outsought, and outworked countless others to be here. That journey alone is worthy of immense pride. South Africa sees you, and we are really tremendously proud of you. Now you will board the plane, not just as players, but as ambassadors. You carry the hopes of a nation that breathes this game of cricket. But more importantly, you carry with you the dream that you have nurtured since childhood. In Namibia and Zimbabwe, you have the chance to turn that dream into a legacy. Remember, the pressure is a privilege. The challenge is an opportunity. When the heat is on, and the crowd is loud, trust in the work that you have done. Trust in the coach beside you. And most importantly, trust in the brother next to you. Play for him, fight for him, and that's how you will achieve success. Play with fearless hearts, as fearless hearts define what Cricket South Africa is all about. Play with smart strategy, but what makes you a champion is your commitment to the system. Let your skills speak, but let your character roll. Go show the world what the future of South African cricket looks like. It looks like you. Travel safely, play brilliantly, and know that your entire nation stands behind you 100%. I wish you all the best, and like the Chair and the CEO has said, you are one of the first 3 teams that are going to participate in a world event this year, and we expect that all 3 of you will return with those trophies. Congratulations for achieving what you have today, and all the best.
No pressure, Mr. President. No pressure. I'm sorry, parents, but I'm going to share a lot of the spotlight with these young boys because, like I said at the top of the program, is that you play such an important role in making sure that these young men are here. I know a very special cricketer who has cricket that runs through generations in his family. He has cousins and brothers that play professionally, uncles that are involved in the game. Armand Manak is here. He's going to receive his cap, but his family spent over generations of involvement in South African cricket. His parents, Yasin and Rahiba Manak, are one of those guys that whether you play against him at club level, he plays for the Wits Cricket Club, you sort of see the parents always along the boundary line in support, and I think that's such a massive contribution towards a young cricketer's life. So for the final time, please give yourselves a round of applause. Now for the moment that these young men have been waiting for to receive their official caps and a very smart and snazzy blazer. To help present those, I'd like to call on stage the head of high performance at Cricket South Africa, Mr. Grant van Velden, and alongside him, the director of national teams and high performance, Mr. Thabiso Enokunkwe.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me great pleasure to call up the players and management that will be representing South Africa at the ICC Under-19 Men's Cricket World Cup. But first, I'd like to address the players who will be capped today. In a few days, you walk onto the world stage wearing the Protea on your chest. And before you do, I want to remind you of something powerful about the game that we love. Cricket has always been a contest of courage and skill, almost like a miniature battlefield, where two teams bring every bit of their spirit, talent, and intelligence into the fight. But at the same time, cricket is more than a contest. It's a game built on respect, honor, and an unspoken code that binds opponents together long after the last ball has been bowled. When you take the field, remember this balance. Yes, you are competing against the world's best young players, but you're also competing with them to uphold what makes cricket special. Intensity matched with respect, fire matched with dignity. You represent South Africa not just in the runs you score or wickets you take, but in how you carry yourselves. But do not misunderstand me, Mohammed, Bayanda, JJ, Jason. The goal is victory, as my colleagues have echoed. From the first ball, our purpose is clear, and that is to attack. Play with intent, bowl with aggression, field with energy. Bat with the courage to score, not merely to survive. Cricket loses its soul when players think only of defending. The great South African teams, the ones whose names echo in our history, like our Proteas men's World Test Championship winning team, were never passive. We saw this at Lords. They took the game on, they controlled the contest, they trusted their preparation and backed their ability. And that is what I'm asking from you. Trust your game, back your talent, and play brave cricket. Because the sport offers no hiding place. There will be moments where one of you walks out to bat after an agonizing wait, needing to steady the innings or flip the momentum. There will be times when a high catch hangs forever in the sky, and you know the whole game, the field where your legs are burning and your lungs are screaming. But the team needs one more sprint, one more dive, one more ball at full commitment. Those moments are the true examination, not of talent, but of character. And make no mistake, one player can change a match. Not through flash or glamour, but with focus, discipline, and heart. Equally, one lapse in attitude can pull a team down. That is why your unity matters more than anything. When a team believes in one another, you can feel it before the first ball is. Days when nothing goes your way, keep your head up and find strength in your teammates' successes. And when fortune favors you, stay humble, stay focused, and stay grounded. The best players keep a modest mindset as well as a straight bat. So as you stand on the edge of this World Cup, carry these ideas with you. Play brave, play with respect, play for each other, and never stop attacking the moment. Go out there and show the world what South African cricket is made of. Skill, heart, unity, and fearless intent. Your time is now. Let's make this World Cup ours. Could the players and management please make their way on stage after I've called out your name to receive your blazer from the Director of National Teams and High Performance, Mr. Enoch Nkwe. First up, our SA U19 captain, Mohammed Bobilia from KZN Inland. JJ Besson, Lions. Daniel Bosman, Western Province. Corne Buerta, Lions. Paul James, Western Province. Inati Kachini, Southwestern Districts. Michael Kreiskamp, Western Province. Adnan Lachadin, Western Province. Bayanda Majola, Dolphins. Arman Manak, Lions. Latabo Pashla Mohlaka, Titans. Jason Rawls, Lions. Ntando Yankosi, Sony, Warriors. And last but not least, Jorich van Skalkwyk, Titans. Ladies and gentlemen, I will read out the management that will be accompanying these young men to the World Cup. Head coach, Malibongwe Maketa. Team manager, Blanche Conradi. Assistant coach, batting, Imran Khan. Assistant coach, bowling, Paul Adams. Assistant coach, fielding, Tabang Kumalo. High performance analyst, Kyle Southgate. Strength and conditioning coach, Tumi Masakela. Physiotherapist, Sheena Jordan. Oh dear. It's nice to see our strength and conditioning coach not fit in his blazer. Team doctor, Dr. Pumi Skosana. Performance psychologist, Eugene Oppelt. Educator, Laura van der Dissen. And media officer, Alungile Nyakambi. Ladies and gentlemen, your SA U19 team and management, can we please give them a round of applause? Thank you.
I think we can do a better job at applauding these young men and please, one last time. Please get your photo ops in. I know this is a very proud moment. Quickly, before we close off this program, I just want to have a small word on some of the management staff that are going to be accompanying these young men. It's truly a special group because it has some really special individuals, whether you're a head coach or a team manager, there's a specific role that is so special that makes this a winning team. And if you have the combined cricketing brains of Malibongo Maketa, Imran Khan, and Paul Adams, you're bound to learn something from the cricketing field. So a really strong coaching staff. Blanche Conradi, very strict but very fair. So the boys are really in a really good space, and especially taken care of when it comes to making sure that they don't forget their blazers firstly when they board the plane to to Namibia. And of course, I've seen grown men really suffer in a fitness session led by Tumi Masekela. I don't ever want to be in one. So from a fitness point of view, they're all taken care of. And of course, the team doctor does a fantastic job, Dr. Pumi Skosana. Eugene has a really, really important job in making sure that we come back with the trophy, dealing with those pressure moments, and making sure we get to a final and win it. So no pressure, Doc. And Alu, I saw Alu at the under 19, at the under 19 girls T20 World Cup. I don't think she knew that she was pregnant at that time. So a new mom, but she plays a very important role, making sure that the boys get their voices out there and heard. And of course, Lara van der Dissen, she plays a very important role, making sure that the homeworks are done. I know Michael Kreiskamp is starting his matric this year, so don't worry, Mr. and Mrs. Kreiskamp, the homework will be done, all right? So that's Laura's job. And of course, a lot of the support staff play a vital role. Kyle Southgate will be very much on his laptop trying to figure out how to get opposition batters out, especially Vaibhav Suryavanshi tomorrow. No pressure, Kyle. But we've already devised the plan, judging from what happened a couple of days ago also. So a final round of applause for our under-19 men's cricketers that are going to the World Cup. To close off our program, we've got a very special message of support that has been recorded. Unfortunately, he can't be here. The Proteas men's test captain, Themba Bavuma.
To the under-19 team, to Coach Mali, Captain Mohammed, I just wanted to wish you guys all the best for the World Cup that's coming up in Zimbabwe and Namibia. From a player point of view, it's always going to be an absolute honor and a privilege to represent your country at such an occasion. And also from the captain point of view, encourage you guys to go out and do things the way that you have been doing it. Try not to change too much. Embrace everything that comes with it, the occasion. Enjoy it. Have a good time, but most importantly, play some good cricket out there. We will be supporting you guys from here in South Africa. I'll actually be there in Zim for that time, so I'll try to come say hi to you guys. But yeah, go have an opportunity to make history and go and give it your best shot. But all the best, coach and captain and all the players. Hopefully everything goes according to plan. Cheers.
Wonderful person to motivate you to go and win the trophies for South Africa. He's already brought some silverware to South Africa with that ICC Test Championship earlier on in 2025. A final vote of thanks. I'd like to call on the SA Under-19 head coach, Mr. Malibonga Maketa, to say a few words. Man of very little words.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Firstly, it is a great honor and the privilege to be given this responsibility to be with such great young men and coaching staff to go to the World Cup. And I know the work that they've put in. So to Cricket South Africa, firstly, Cricket Members Council, to the board, Cricket SA ESCO members, and also to the South African management as a whole. To the players, I know the hard work that you guys have put in to be able to be standing here. To also your parents that have put in the hard work, it's already been mentioned that the sacrifices that they have made. And we say thank you to all of you. And also to the selectors that have been under pressure to make sure that we get the best team to go out and represent the team. and to the High Performance Office, to Grant and the team that have made sure that we've gone to all the camps and we had everything that we've needed to be able to succeed. We appreciate your support. And also to Enoch and his team for the guidance and helping us to mirror what the Proteas have been doing. If you look at the staff that we have, every box has been ticked to make sure that we go out there and perform. So from that point of view, we are really grateful for the support that you have given us. Last but not least, when I walked in, Mr. President said, "Coach, you're under pressure." It's no doubt, and we've spoken about it, and we've hired a lot of people coming in to support us to make sure that the pressure moments we win. And with your support, we are confident we're going to go out there and represent the country as best we can. And one thing that stands me in good stead with this group is the fact that we have really some good people that are coming from good homes who've put in the hard work. We've given them a lot of the work to be done by themselves, and they've gone out and they've done it, and hence their selection. So from that point of view, it's been a great team effort. And to their school coaches that are not sitting here today, they've done most of the work, and I'll greatly appreciate the work that they have done. And the coaches that we have here that have supported them, and coming to this end now, yes, we know there's going to be pressure, and we appreciate the fact that we've been given the privilege to be the ones that are handling the pressure for the country. So from that point of view, we're going to go out and represent you with pride in every game that we play in. That's something that we have not let ourselves down in. We know the transition that we've had to make, and playing against India now has given us more in terms of pointing us in the right direction and what we need to do. And again, to each and every one of you sitting here, thank you for everything that you've done for these young men. And we're positive they're going to carry themselves the way the South Africans expected to be carry themselves and go out there and win the trophy for us. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Coach. I know you're a man of very few words, so I know it took a lot to get to you to stand here and speak, so thank you very much. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for being here. It really is a special moment in these young cricketers' lives, so I hope you savor it. As parents, take as many pictures as you want. If we can also have an official photo op, and of course the members of the media, Alu, Kirsty, and I think Rafilwe will sort out all your media inquiries in terms of speaking with some of the players and the management staff. Thank you very much and have a lovely afternoon.